Hello there, Capricorn. Thank you for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast for the week of September 21st through the 27th. What we have coming up for you on Monday is we have the Seven of Clubs in reverse. Seven of Clubs in reverse is just telling me that it is time to make peace. When the Seven of Clubs comes up right side up, it's time to take a stand for yourself. Seven of Clubs in reverse is kind of the opposite. It's like, okay, now you've made your point. Now it's time to quiet down, settle down, and let people handle things the way they're going to handle them. It's time to just make peace in the situation coming up for you on Monday. Now on Tuesday, Capricorns, you have the King of Swords in reverse. King of Swords in reverse, I feel like there's somebody trying to push you around a little bit on Tuesday. They're just being pushy. They're trying to be manipulative. For most of you, this will be a male. For a few of you, it will be a female. This is somebody who has really good business sense. They sort of suppress their emotions, though. And I feel like you happen to just be the person that's unlucky enough to cross their path whenever they are having a bad day or they're in a bad mood. And things are not going right for them, and so they're feeling like they have to exert their power somehow. So let's just make the next person they see do whatever, jump through whatever hoops. So I do see you having that kind of interaction on Tuesday, Capricorn. I was kind of asking, okay, what kind of advice do I give this person dealing with that type of personality? And what I'm hearing is it's kind of like basic training. And my theory when I went through basic training was keep your head low. Play the game by their rules. They're paying the bills. And get through this so you can get on to real life. So first of all, go ahead and just kind of go with the flow with them and realize that it's just temporary. This is not real life. This is not normal. This is not the way it's going to be every day. And just kind of let it go. Give this person some grace and then just keep moving forward. Because this is only a temporary situation and only temporary requirements that this person is making of you. They're not fun, they're not nice, they're not great. It's just like basic training. It's just not fun. That's the bottom line. So I don't feel like this is going to be fun to do that at all, but it's kind of the best way to make it through without making things worse than what they are. I do feel like this person does kind of come around later on and realize that he was sort of being a butt. And I think that he comes back to you and actually apologizes later on. But the best way to get through the moment at the time is just use grace. Be graceful. Let him slide. So let's move on to Wednesday. Wednesday, what you guys have is the Ace of Swords, my Capricorn friends, in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse just means you're going to be passing along some good ideas or some good information to other people in your sphere of influence. Now, this can be teaching your little son how to tie his shoes, or your daughter, doesn't matter. This can be teaching a new person at work the ropes. This can be teaching some kind of class. This can be doing an individual mentoring type of situation, whether it's formal or informal. Or this can even just be offering advice when somebody asks it of you. But however it happens, the manifestation general rule here is that you are passing along good ideas to somebody in your sphere of influence on Wednesday, Capricorn. Now on Thursday, you guys have the Six of Cups coming up. This is telling me that you're having some memories about some old times that were good. So it's kind of like looking back at the good old days, maybe even sort of wishing that you were still in those good old days, just a little bit. So just looking back on some good memories and enjoying thinking of those is what I'm feeling like on Thursday. And for some of you, I feel like this is looking back at some good old memories of somebody who has crossed over, and maybe you're doing some kind of memorial thing for them. Maybe not a formal thing, but an informal. It might be just something very personal to yourself that nobody else knows about. But just doing something nice in remembrance of somebody, and, you know, letting yourself think about those good memories that you had with that person. So that's Thursday. And then Friday, what we have showing up is the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is just telling me on Friday that you're interacting with a female who is very much a business person. She's got a good head for business. She can run a household really well. She can make a plan and follow through with it really well. She thinks through all the details and has all her ducks in a row. I'm feeling like whenever you're interacting with her on Friday, she is kind of on a mission. All business is on her mind, and so she's on a mission. She's going to have some questions for you, and she's going to be wanting answers, and she's going to be wanting you to stick with the facts and the facts only, please. So that's kind of what that interaction is going to be like. She's doing a little bit of fact finding. She's got something on her mind that she has to make a decision about, and so she needs some information, and she sees you as the source of at least some of that information. She's not going to want a lot of extra details or your opinion on anything. She is just going to want the facts. And for most of you, yes, this will be a female. For a few of you, this is going to be a male. Now, Saturday, coins showing up. And if I'm thinking right, this actually could be you, but I don't feel like it is. I feel like this is more of an interaction with somebody else. And this is somebody who, it's really weird. It's not the normal feeling I get off this card. I feel like on Saturday he's feeling very stern. Now this is a generous guy, but he also has high morals. And so if you're not living up to what he perceives as good morals, he may take it upon himself to let you know. You're kind of messing up there, buddy. And so I kind of feel like he is feeling the need to sort of step in and make sure that you're okay in some area. He's kind of wondering if you have sort of crossed some kind of line of morality where you could be getting yourself into trouble. And so he's kind of checking on that with you. And I think he's trying to do it in kind of a delicate way. It feels to me like this is something that you could feel very defensive or sensitive about, just because you kind of know where he's coming from even without hearing this reading. And you feel like, you know, you've got everything under control, and he's kind of silly to worry about it, but at the same time he is worried about it. So he's sort of trying to check in with you in a nice way. He doesn't want to come out and say anything that would accuse you or make you feel bad, but he wants to know you're okay, honestly. He's afraid you might have crossed a line into a situation where you might be a little over your head with this. So he just wants to know if you're okay or not, basically, is the bottom line. And I feel like this interaction with this person, because he has a lot of emotions behind wanting to know if you're okay or not, and you have a lot of emotions that are kind of triggered by him checking up on you, I feel like this situation or interaction could get highly emotional and a little bit out of control really fast, depending on how you react to this person. If you stay calm as this person asks you questions, everything will be fine, and this can be a very calm situation. If you let him cause a knee-jerk reaction in you, then you can see things explode in your face much faster than you can imagine. It's all up to you. How calm will you stay? Now, on Sunday, Page of Swords. You're the second sign to get this. I think the last one got it Sunday too. Don't remember what the other sign was that got it though. Maybe Virgo? Anyway, the Page of Swords just means that on Sunday, there's going to be something that comes up that is going to make you curious about things of the what I call the secrets of the universe. The secrets of the universe can be anything arcane, occult, psychic stuff, ESP, metaphysical, law of attraction. All of those I consider secrets of the universe. They're things that really do influence our universe quite heavily. However, we don't learn about them in school for the most part. That's why I call them that. So I think that on Sunday, there's some secret of the universe that you are finding yourself to be curious about. And since you are curious, you find yourself kind of being drawn in to investigate this thing and find out, is this really for real about, and is this really a for real thing, and how much about it can I actually expect to be reliable or trustworthy? Can I expect any part of it to be reliable or trustworthy? That's kind of what I'm feeling from you. So Capricorn, that is your week, my dears. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me. Thank you for those of you who are purchasing my daily cards. Thank you everybody who is liking, subscribing, sharing, everybody who has had a reading and everybody who will have a reading. I am very grateful for all of your support on whatever level that you're supporting me, and I hope that you all have a fantastic week. Peace out.